Hi everybody and welcome back to the Upside Down. I got to see Joker Folie in the 40X movie theater experience, and I'm here to tell you if it's worth it in the format. Before I get started, please make me your 40X guy by subscribing to my YouTube channel, liking this video, and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss any more 40X content from me. I did a long form and a short, spoiler-free movie review on Joker Folie. Both are up on my channel now. So this was one I wasn't really sure about in 40X, even before seeing it in IMAX the other night. I didn't think it really was going to fit the 40X format. I got the thought process behind it because it's a comic book movie. It's not your basic action-packed superhero comic book movie, so I was surprised it was coming to 40X. And then after seeing it in IMAX the other night, that thought was even stronger. But I will say, after seeing it in 40X, it is a better experience than I expected. It opens with an animated scene that's like WB Looney Tunes inspired. So it was a little over the top. So there was a lot of seat movements with that scene. Some of it was over-exaggerated even for what we were seeing, which I do notice in movies. Some people comment, I do get what they're saying. Like even The Wild Robot, a duck was just walking through some grass and it was pretty wild. I didn't mention that in my review. I always kind of forget to mention that. But here I definitely notice it in the animated scene. Then after that, Arthur Fleck's just kind of walking down a corridor. You're feeling the seats move along like really slowly. It's like you're walking with him. I thought that conveyed what we were seeing well. There's doors opening in that scene. There's another part later on that someone kicks open a door. So there's movement with that. And there's massagers in the back if someone gets hit or thrown down. Arthur Fleck does get bullied by and pushed around by the guards in Arkham. He's getting pushed around a lot downstairs against walls. So you're feeling the massagers in your seats with that, with gunshots and stabs. You're feeling the massagers and you're feeling the puffs of air at your neck and ears, ankles if applicable. The seats are jolting along with the singing and dancing, which I expected. The seats moved along pretty well with the dancing and singing, sometimes a little too much. And then there's other times when they're moving along with camera movements. There is something that explodes and you're feeling that in the seat. That's probably the most intense this 40X experience got. I didn't find anything really too intense. Now let's go into water. So water is used a few times. There's blood splatter, like even in that animated opening scene, there's blood splatter on the screen. You feel water on you with that. It's Gotham, you know, it's dark and rainy a lot. So there's a few rain scenes. You're feeling the water rain down in the auditorium with that. That all matched up really well. The water was really well used with the blood splatters and the rain in general. So there is an adult intercourse scene. When I saw it in IMAX, I was like, I wonder if they'll thrust the seats in it, but they do not. There's no movement during that scene. The wind was used a handful of times, not that much. I don't really have specific establishing shots. There's open air scenes. Fog is used a couple times, kind of in the same scene. So I mentioned that explosion earlier. So during the explosion there's fog, and then in the aftermath, so there's a couple uses of fog, but it's like basically in the same scene. It didn't dissipate right away, and that matched the scene. Scent, I did notice, and it was supposed to be like matching a fire, and it's the same scent for me. I don't think it matches anything. So maybe you did get like a smoky, fiery, burning smell. Lights were used a handful of times, like with some of the musical sequences and the more fantastical sequences, there's spotlights on them. So the lights in the auditorium flash on each side. So that's the extent of Joker Folie in 40X. I do not recommend this in 40X. So I didn't really like the movie, but even movie aside, I just found it a weaker 40X experience. It does more than I expected in this format. I just feel like there's a lot of downtime. People aren't liking the movie in general. I don't feel like it was worth it in the format. I don't feel like it's worth it sitting in those seats for over 2 hours. I don't think it's worth the extra money. It's not a horrible 40X experience. It was a good bit better than I expected, but there's definitely a lot better. While I didn't like the movie and a lot of people aren't really liking the movie, definitely go form your own opinion if you were interested in it. If you already knew you weren't going to see it, then don't. So no, I do not recommend Joker Folie in the 40X movie theater experience. Remember, I do have a long form and a short movie review of the film. Both are non-spoiler. Go check those out on my channel. Did you see Joker Folie in 40X? What did you think of it in the format and just as a film? Let me know all of your thoughts down in that comment section. If you're going to spoil anything, please mark it with spoilers. If you liked what you've seen here and you want to see some more content from me, please click around here to see some other content from me. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video with the movie fans in your life. Hit that notification bell, subscribe, make me your 40X guy, and come to the Upside Down.